Did you know that over 40% of iPhones still in use today could be heavily impacted by iOS 18? Yes, the latest update from Apple might be too much for your trusty old iPhone to handle. So, before you hit that update button, let's dig into whether your iPhone will survive this massive update or be left in the dust. Hey everyone, welcome back to Tech Lab HQ. Today, we're taking a closer look at iOS 18, the latest software update from Apple, and what it means for older iPhones. If you've been using your iPhone for a few years now, you might be wondering whether it's worth it to install this update or if you'll be better off sticking to your current iOS version. iOS updates bring new features, but they can also spell disaster for older devices. We'll break down exactly what iOS 18 offers and what it could mean for iPhones that are still hanging on after years of use. Let's get started. Here's the deal. With every new iOS update, Apple focuses on optimizing the experience for their latest models. This means that older devices often struggle to keep up with the new features and system requirements. For iOS 18, the pressure on older hardware will be more significant than ever. For example, let's talk about performance slowdown. If you're using an iPhone 8 or iPhone X, iOS the 18th of May cause your device to slow down, especially when running newer apps designed for the latest hardware. We've seen it happen before with previous updates, and this time could be even worse. Here are the main problems older iPhones might face with iOS 18. 1. App crashes. Some apps might not function as smoothly as they do now. 2. Battery drain. Your battery life could take a hit because of the increased processing power needed. 3. Laggy performance. Basic tasks like opening apps, typing, or even swiping between screens could slow down. 4. Incompatibility with new features. Certain new features in iOS 18 won't even be available on older models. So what's new in iOS 18 that makes it so demanding? First, Apple is introducing improved background processing. This means your iPhone will now run more tasks in the background, like syncing data, updating apps, or monitoring your activity through fitness apps. While this sounds great on paper, older iPhones like the iPhone 8 might struggle to handle this load, especially if your storage is nearly full or your battery health has declined. With the increase in background tasks, expect longer load times and even some apps becoming unresponsive. Then there's the visual processing power. iOS 18 is packed with features designed to enhance augmented reality, camera modes, and even live widgets that display real-time data on your home screen. These features are fantastic if you have the latest iPhone 15 or 14 Pro, but if you're using an older device, your phone might simply not be able to keep up. Another big concern? Security updates. Apple will undoubtedly include major security patches in iOS 18, but your older iPhone might struggle with the processing requirements, leaving it vulnerable to security threats if it slows down too much. Now, here's the most alarming part. Tests have shown that iPhones released before 2018 could see a 30% drop in performance after installing iOS 18. That's a big deal. And for some users, this could mean basic features like making calls or sending messages become a frustratingly slow experience. Even worse, battery life could become a nightmare. If your iPhone is already showing signs of battery wear, iOS 18 could push it to the limit. You might find yourself charging your phone multiple times a day just to keep up with everyday tasks. And let's not forget about app compatibility. Some apps might stop receiving updates for older iPhones, or worse, they could start crashing frequently. Imagine not being able to use your favorite apps because your phone can't handle the new operating system. To sum it all up, iOS 18 promises exciting new features, but it could also mean the end of the road for some older iPhones. If you're using an iPhone 8 or iPhone X, think twice before you update. While new features like improved AR and background processors are great, they'll likely come at the cost of performance, battery life, and overall usability. Your iPhone might not perform like it used to, and you could be forced to upgrade to a newer model sooner than you planned. So what do you think? Are you ready to update to iOS 18, or will you be holding on to your current iOS version for as long as possible? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your experiences with past updates and older iPhones. And don't forget to check out our other videos for more in-depth tech insights, reviews, and tips. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss an update from Tech Lab HQ. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.